everyone, welcome to Northstar Garage. I'm Jeff and this is my co-host Sean.
Good afternoon.
Today we just want to go over some of the new stuff that we've got. We've got a brand new 2020 catalog, a lot of new applications and things like that in here, a lot of the new trucks and cars that we've got new alignment products for. And one of them that we wanted to highlight today is the Ford Transit. The Ford Transit has kind of been a little bit of a problem child in the alignment shops recently. We've got some feedback that they're really having a hard time getting them into spec, and we just kind of want to go over some of those. Sean, why don't you go through some of the issues that we ran into with researching this vehicle?
Well, right off the very beginning, the Ford Transit itself, the only way to currently adjust it is by a cradle shift, which gives you very little adjustment. And that's why we designed the new adjustable ball joint that we'll show you here in a second.
And one of the advantages that we've got from our ball joint is its on-vehicle adjustment. So for the life of the vehicle, whether you're putting on a box van or you're hauling a lot of weight in some of these, on the 350s and stuff, you can get it in spec and not be wearing your tires like you would have in the past. So the first thing we wanted to go over is we did develop a tool to take the factory ball joint out. It is pressed in, it's bolted, but it is pressed in as well. So we do have a puller here, and we can go over kind of what it looks like and how that works before we get into the new ball joint. And that is our part number 887313 in the catalog.
All right, I'm going to demonstrate here on how to remove the OE ball joints with our new remover tool. So we already have it dismantled here, but we're going to show you how it works. This is normally pressed in here and bolted in. You take the two bolts out and it'll normally be pressed in there. We have this set up so it can slide in there. We have room for the OE nut that you can put on there. And then what you can do is get your slide hammer in there, put the nut on the slide hammer. You can see it all set up there, and then with a nice slide and a hit hammer, you can pull it right out, and that is how our new tool works.
Remember guys, this tool came from, basically we needed something that was easier to get these ball joints in and out. With a research and development project like this, obviously we're taking ball joints in and out, testing and things like that, and we needed a affordable solution to doing that. And obviously you have to have a slide hammer that goes with this, but most any shop's going to have a slide hammer, and this will probably be able to be used for multiple applications for other things, other ball joints and things that you might use to get it out. So I just want to touch base on that it came from, we needed a tool to get them in and out easier, and this was what we came up with. So we designed it for us, and now you guys can have the benefits as well.
All right, so how this works is first thing you do is get it adjusted all the way to its lowest ride height position. It slides in here, just like that. You take both the new hardware, put the new hardware in. Once you get both the new hardware in and torque down, you can put the knuckle back in. All right, so we have these both locked down into place. Now your first adjustment for your camber will be this ball stud. It turns 306 degrees. You can use whatever type of utensil you want to go into the cotter pin hole, and it turns 360 degrees, and that will get your first initial camber reading. And once you do that, you get it in. What you do is then put your nut on and lock it down, torque this down into the control arm. And once it's in the control arm, this is all locked in place. What you do is you'll take out the grease fitting. It does have some sealant on there, so you'll take the grease fitting out, and hiding behind that, your 3/8 wrench fits in there. And once it's in there, you can see you can adjust this up. Now when you're adjusting this up, you got to be careful. The rim, how much room you have, depending on the size rim you have on the vehicle, you have to make sure you have your proper clearance there, so that's your limiting factor of how high you can go. So you adjust it to the height that you want to get to. Once you get to that height, you have right in here, you have like a little jam nut, like a back of a dirt bike. Get that down there, get it into place, tap it in, it locks your ride height, and put your grease fitting back in, and fill it up with some grease, and you're ready to go. All right, well, hopefully that was helpful for you guys out there. This is our new patent pending ball joint to get camber for your Ford Transit out there, and hopefully it's very helpful.
And part number 442617, and the puller is 887313, and they are in the 2020 catalog. Just on our YouTube channel, if you'd like and subscribe, you can find other helpful videos for any other alignment issues that we've run into and helpful tips along the way.
And if you have any other comments or anything, make the comments below, or just contact us here at Northstar. Have a good day.